What's up, guys? Welcome back to Transcending Waves Crypto, bringing you another market update for the day. In our last video, when we were following up on Bitcoin here on the daily chart, it was pretty much at the same price than it was in the last video. So it's pretty much just been going sideways and consolidating above this zone here since going from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. Since, for context, Bitcoin has been accumulating in this range now for 2 to 3 months since the end of February. And it's just been going sideways in this range from 60K to 70K. And we knew here when we were identifying the trend reversal on the daily with the bullish divergence, we were expecting a trend reversal to occur. And we knew that once it took out this daily high here, that would confirm this as a higher low on the daily. So that's why that marks the bottom of the zone. And then this is the prior daily high before that 2 weeks ago. So that's why that marks that as the top of the zone. So Bitcoin pretty much went from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. So now it's just letting the lower time frame oscillators cool off a little bit. And it's just back testing this zone and confirming it as support. At the moment, it still hasn't really even closed in the zone yet. So basically, as long as Bitcoin is just going sideways here, especially above this zone here, it's just back testing it and working on confirming it as support. So as long as that's the case, then everything is fine. I'm of the mindset probably that the lower time frame oscillators are just resetting before the breakout continues to new all-time highs, since this was a pretty significant move from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. And you can see that Bitcoin right now is within the 9 and the 21 exponential moving averages. So that's the red EMA here and the yellow EMA. So far, Bitcoin has just been consolidating within those two EMAs. And it hasn't really gone too far. It's wicked down into this zone here, but it hasn't really closed in it. But honestly, even if Bitcoin came down and retested down here at the 55 EMA, that's near the bottom of the zone. That's 65,541. Even if Bitcoin were to do something like that, it would be fine. It would just be that would just be retesting the zone again, and the daily 55 would just be another possible place for a bounce. So I'm just saying that it could be a possibility if Bitcoin wants to consolidate a little further, maybe probably form some divergence on the lower time frames. But I mean, at the current price, Bitcoin hasn't really even been able to get, it hasn't been able to close in the zone. It's just been consolidating above it. So we'll just have to see. These are just great dollar cost averaging opportunities, not financial advice. But pretty much in a nutshell, I just think that price is just going sideways, letting the lower time frame oscillators reset before this macro uptrend is to continue. So the zone here and these EMAs is all fair game. So we're going to have to follow up in the next video and kind of see how things are looking. But daily RSI is also looking fine. Yeah, the RSI and the EMA both got into the bullish control zone. Now they're kind of just reconsolidating here, and the EMA price is at 69,270, and the RSI is bouncing off the mid zone. So if this were to be a bullish just reaccumulation before the uptrend macro breakout continues, then we would just see just kind of something like this. Like we'll see the RSI and the EMA start to curve back up as they're kind of consolidating as they enter the bullish control zone. So that's what we would be looking to see if things were to kind of bottom out from here and continue the uptrend. So we'll just have to follow up on that and see how the RSI is looking. But So far, so good. And then here on the weekly, nothing crazy. It's just backfilling last week. This is a 2-week chart. You can see that we're still above last week's candle, and we're still kind of retesting this prior 2-week breakout at 67,467. And the EMA for the 2-week is at 69,432. So slightly above price at the moment. And then the monthly just closed for Bitcoin. So that was a pretty decent looking monthly close. And it's right at the prior all-time high here at 68,997. Now the EMA is at 61,349, which was about where these like monthly body candle closes are. So yeah, overall things are just looking fine on the higher time frames. We're just looking at a little bit of reaccumulation and allowing the lower time frame oscillators to just reset. So any kind of reaccumulation in this zone here is fair game. So I think we can just leave it there for today. Price is pretty much at the same place it was at in our last video, and just kind of reaccumulating here before the breakout continues. So we'll follow up in the next video and see how price action is looking. But so far, so good. No cause for concern here if things are just going sideways and reaccumulating. So we'll definitely follow up in the next video and see how things are looking. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are in the market and where do you think price action is headed next. Go ahead, let me know, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.